Hey everyone, my name is Matt Hudson with BILDIT. I'm excited to kick off our series today about how to sell mobile apps if you're an e-commerce agency. We're going to talk about KPIs that really drive sales for mobile apps. And what I mean by that is every agency is looking for new verticals to sell to their customer who is looking for ways to save money and make more money in the retail environment in particular, but also in e-commerce. Customers are expecting a lot more. Starbucks and Amazon and others have really driven the expectations of the customers to have a mobile app. And we think that the agencies need the tool set to do that. And that's what we're here to do. This series is about training you on how to convince customers that they need a mobile app for their e-commerce website solution, particularly in certain scenarios. So the first KPI that we'll talk about that's going to help you drive sales is CVR, conversion. It's the crown jewel metric of all metrics in e-commerce. If you think of the mobile app customer as a premium customer that goes along with the premium mobile app experience, then you'll realize why conversion is higher in mobile app, or can be. The first thing is that a mobile app customer wants a relationship with the retailer, with the e-commerce store. They like your brand, they like their brand, and they often want to hear from them. They want to know what promotions they have going on, and they want the fastest, most performant way to browse, search, and check out. And mobile app, if done well, can really give that to them. So we see a lot of conversion metrics that are significantly higher, particularly if native checkout is involved. The reason why native checkout is so important is because a mobile moment is basically the average time that a customer will spend inside of a mobile app if they're in line at Starbucks, if they're, waiting to pick up their children, if they're at the doctor's office, etc. It's about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. That's the time you have to capture them. And so a native checkout that has all the gestures and all the easy pieces that make it fast to a one-tap checkout is going to make a huge difference. Amazon invented the 3-click checkout a million years ago, and now they've got it to where it's so easy to buy something that sometimes I buy things on accident, and that's how slick your mobile app needs to be. But that's a high value customer that goes along with the premium experience. They expect more because they're your fan. Now they'll put up with some more too, but you want to give them the best. I hear a lot, do I need a mobile app? And I think, well, do you need increased conversion? Do you need a high performing mobile app solution, mobile solution where customers exist? Do you have a loyalty program? Do you have a store? Do you have customers that come back? If you do, then yeah, you probably do need a mobile app. Sure, if you got a few products online, maybe you don't need a mobile app. But if you got a customer that comes back to you, you need a mobile app because you want to be where they are, easy to access. I ask people all the time, do you open up your browser and type in www.amazon.com? No, you don't. You go to the app. Younger customers expect even more. An example I like to use is Instagram. Young people don't even know Instagram have a website. Do you use Instagram's website? If you use Instagram, I bet you don't. Yet they do have one. It's not the great one, but people prefer the mobile app because it's there. And so you hear a bit about people saying, well, there's mobile app exhaustion. Well, no, that's junk mobile apps. If the customer likes your brand, then they will download your mobile app. Sure, your mobile app may not be for 100% of your customers, but it might be for 60% or for 40% or 20%, but your most valuable and most loyal customers. So those are the cases where you can really consider having a mobile app. Another important metric is your average order value. Your average order value in mobile app, if done well, is going to go up by 20 to 30%. Now, as you grow traffic, obviously it'll flatten out a little bit and depends on the customers using it. But overall, your customer is your most affluent customer, your most loyal customer, your premium customer, the one that likes you the most. And if you give them a great experience and make it easy to check out, they will buy more of your products. So around conversion, we see about a 0.4 to 1% increase in conversion over mobile web, especially if you have native checkout inside the app. That is a really good number that is really interesting because companies are leaving millions of dollars on the table by not having a really high performing mobile app, particularly with native checkout. Why do these customers convert so much better? The things I mentioned, but also customers don't want to have to log in over and over again. They're used to Amazon, they're used to Facebook, Starbucks, where they don't have to log in. They're used to making it really easy to buy things. Amazon doesn't even require a CVV. Now, many people cannot do that, but if you can make it as easy as possible to where that's all they have to do, it's going to perform better. Also, the customer is looking for something specific. Again, I mentioned the mobile moments. So they're coming to your app when they're looking for something they're actually looking to buy. And because they're prepped to buy and because they're your customer, they're used to you, they have an account, they've got their information in, they're going to come to you first and they're going to buy. Next important KPI is ROI. Now, this is more of an ROI for the customer, but how do we convert ROI and why does it matter for mobile app? Well, obviously, as an agency, you have to justify the investment that they're going to make in the mobile app. So there's two things you can do. First of all, you can increase the incremental revenue. So to calculate ROI, we take our mobile app conversion, we take our mobile web conversion, we take our traffic, and we take our AOV. We multiply those together. Well, excuse me. We multiply our traffic times the difference in conversion between mobile app and mobile web, multiply that times our AOV, and now we've got the lift that mobile app is going to give you. So if you take a small percentage increase in conversion, multiply that times their traffic and AOV, then you're going to give them the lift. I'd like to mention Costco. Costco has a okay mobile app, but the checkout's not native. If they were able to increase conversion by 0.2, 0.3, they would have millions and millions of more dollars because they're a top 50 mobile app. And of course, they've got a very loyal customer and a fantastic brand. But their mobile app could use some help. And I think that they're leaving millions of dollars on the table, and some of your brands may be as well. Now, to calculate growth, it's a bit trickier, but you can take a small percentage of their mobile web traffic, let's say 10% to start, and multiply that times their estimated traffic volumes, and that helps you determine how many downloads they might have. If they do things like link their mobile web to their mobile app with a banner at the top, that's going to drive downloads. Universal links from email, going to drive downloads, and also, of course, marketing campaigns. And all of those things can lead to, somewhere between 10 and 40% in traffic over time, 2, 3, 4 years, in driving a large number of downloads into the mobile app. The other thing you can do is you can decrease the barrier to entry. If you're building from scratch, it's going to be expensive. So BILDIT actually exists for this exact reason. We're giving you the reference app as an agency to make it easy for you to maintain. We're giving you the skeleton to estimate, and we're giving you the training. We're even giving you the sales tools in order to go out and sell mobile app to these customers. We're going to be here to support you. We're going to help you not only build the solution with our SaaS solution. We've got a killer content management system for mobile apps. We've got an API and an SDK. All of those things make it really easy on top of our reference app for you to get started selling your customers a mobile app solution. And you do all the engineering just like you do with Salesforce Commerce Cloud, Shopify, Magento, etc. You on the front end, you build the front end, no limitations. So some other metrics that are really important that just came out from Shopify that I find fascinating is 77% of adults own a smartphone. That is a very, nice number. I actually think it's higher, but that's of Shopify customers. So that's a huge part of the market. Nearly 1/3 of all US internet users used a mobile device to make a purchase each week in 2021. Each week. That's a crazy number. Every week, people are buying on mobile. 59% of all web traffic was mobile in 2022. 58% all traffic. That's crazy. If you're not seeing these numbers, right, then you might ask yourself, what is your mobile web? What is your mobile app strategy? Because customers are increasingly moving that way. I've seen some companies with 80% traffic on their mobile web, large e-commerce customers. In the United States, it's actually smaller than in Europe and other countries because they're more mobile centric than Americans are. 51% of Americans downloaded at least one mobile shopping app, at least one, during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic. That's crazy. So you hear that customers are, tired of mobile apps. They're not. They just want great mobile apps. They just want great mobile apps. 21% of those mobile device users access the retail shopping app multiple times per day, and 35% access multiple times per week. That's a third of everybody in the United States accessing shopping mobile apps every day. That's insane. 49% of Americans have used a shopping app to compare prices. The reason why that's important is because if you have a store, they're comparing prices. They're going to compare you or they're going to compare Amazon. It better be you. If you've got a mobile app, it goes along with your store. They can scan prices. They can find out what's in stock online. They can buy it when it's not in stock. They are shopping their phone while they're in the store together. It's a very important thing to understand if you've got a retail customer. Some other metrics that are important is loyalty customers love mobile app to check their loyalty points, to check their rewards, to check their dollar points. Credit card companies and banks often have mobile apps for this reason, because people want to check them in their app. They want it to be easy. They want to come back to it. They want to save time. That's the whole thing. They want to save time. On average, a mobile moment is 2 minutes. Talked about this earlier. Again, I'm dropping off at school. I'm rocking my baby to bed at night. I'm in bed ready, trying to get my daughter to sleep. I'm in line at Starbucks. I'm waiting to pick up my children at school. I'm at the doctor's office. Those are the mobile moments that are important. Or maybe I'm just bored, and I pick it up and maybe I know I need something. That's important to capture them there. One more metric that I think is an awesome one that I love to blow people's mind. I used to work on the Bell Cap. More of their customers are over 50 than 18 to 24 in their mobile app. So older customers like mobile app too. Let's blow that myth out of the water. Anyway, these are some great KPIs for you agencies out there to take to your customers to talk to them about building mobile app. We decrease the barrier to entry with BILDIT's killer CMS and mobile app, reference app, and SDKs. And on top of that, we increase revenue, which everybody's looking to do. I really appreciate your time. I hope you'll reach out to hello@buildit.co or reach me on LinkedIn. I'm glad to help out and answer any questions I can that you might have. And I hope you have a great day.